Anaphylactic shock.
Say that in a layman's language.
He came with a fever and fatigue.
Yeah?
There's a painkiller called diclofenac.
And?
It's usually given as muscular injection, but the intern gave it as IV, and without even a dose test.
Which means?
It's a test before the muscle drug. And worst thing will happen if an intern is sent. For general practice before passing MBBS to gain money.
Is this the worst thing?
What should we do now?
Well, what's the disease that's caused by ducks?
H5N1.
Duck fever. It's enough. He was having an acute duck fever. You just have to support me in it.
You'll need the diagnosis report from the virology lab.
Aw, here in the middle of nowhere? You don't need documents or papers here. This Misoran built such a big hospital and setup, let alone a disease certificate. Listen. People must be frightened on seeing the patient's family cry. That's when it gets more colorful. Got it? Oh, come on. Hey.
Don't worry. He's unconscious.
Oh, good. Otherwise, we would have had to inject some poison into his body as well, isn't that right? Come on.
Arrest the killers of Shandu!
Arrest the killers of Shandu!
Arrest my Soran and his accomplices!
Arrest my Soran and his accomplices!
Take legal actions against the fake doctor!
Take legal action against the fake doctor!
Arrest the killers of Shandu!
Arrest the killers of Shandu!
Arrest my Soran and his accomplices!
Arrest my Soran and his accomplices!
Take legal actions against the fake doctor!
Take legal action against the fake doctor!
Arrest my Soran and his accomplices!
Arrest my Soran and his accomplices!
Arrest the merchants of death!
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 Death is on a turning point. We are watching Soman, an agriculture officer whose determination and different mode of striking is leading him to victory. It's known that the case that started from George Thomas' witness statement later got strengthened with the emergence of more proofs. The case that went forward on the nation that Chandu was suffering from duck fever. However, due to the strong intervention of Soman, it is now revealed that Chandu died due to the medical negligence of the hospital staff. We came to know from the investigation officers that both Mysoran, a political worker, and his accomplices will be interrogated in the connection with the case. Soman has reached the police station along with George Thomas
to give their statements regarding the case.
Sir, what do you have to say on this outcome?
I came to know about it only because George was unnecessarily kept in the ICU for 2 days. Their mistake is what put them in trouble. They thought that nobody will raise voice against anything they do no matter what. That is the reason why they did all that crap until now. This place will not improve with just one person's effort. All of your support is needed, especially the media. Getting money from politicians and reporting selective news in favor of them is not what media must do. When you find injustice anywhere, we must not remain silent. We must come together, come forward and protest without considering caste, class, or politics, especially you media people. I have nothing more to say. Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you.
Sir, excuse me.